As practitioners of the Dhamma, we have so many resources. The teachings of the Buddha are so vast. There's so much. There's so many tools. Sometimes one can feel even overwhelmed as to which one to use, which direction to go, which one to pick up. And one of the things that I think we can always come back to is, where is my attention? Remembering that the Buddha says that attention is the origin of all things. Everything originates from attention. So things, problems, issues basically become so because we pick them up by our attention. So something that is a problem for me at this moment may not be a problem for someone else at that very moment. Or in a few moments or in a few hours, that thing is no longer my problem because the attention has already picked up something else. So it's so amazing how it's like a flashlight, it's like a spotlight. You pick up something or you put the spotlight on this thing among all kinds of other things, vast, infinite options, and that, now you're magnifying. That thing becomes bigger and bigger. The more you give attention to it, becomes, attention is like heat. Whatever you bring close to, it becomes warm and warm and hot and hot. So then the choice is, what kind of things are we putting our attention on? Because if it's a good thing, we do want to make it bigger and bigger, of course. So anytime you feel lost or disconnected, or as if you have forgotten or totally are disconnected from the teachings, from the resources, from the education in the Dhamma that we're getting every day, you just come back to the question, where is my attention? And through that you can next feel what's going on emotionally, because we feel our thoughts. Every thought has a vibrational ripple on the body, so that's how each thought has a feeling, basically emotional imprint. So then you can see, is this a pleasant experience, or is this wholesome, is this relaxing, or is there tension, is the skin, face, or hands, some part of the body, is there tension? That already, you just broke this boulder that was rolling down the hill, the pattern, basically, that momentum. So, and it's truly, if there is a reason to think that the Dhamma is empowering, it's just one way to really understand that is realizing how big of a power you have over your attention. You're totally in control. And it's beautiful because there's no room for blaming anyone. There's no victimhood. If one truly practices the Dhamma, the principles of the Dhamma, that these universal, timeless laws of nature that the Buddha teaches us, then there is absolutely no room for victimhood. Because, not that people don't do bad things, that's not what I'm saying, because then you see the choice factor. You see the choice factor in your perception, in your understanding of things, in your translation of things, and of course in starting from your thoughts to your bodily action, including who you associate with, who you spend time with, what do you watch, what do you listen to, what are you talking about usually. That's a very good one. Is what you're talking about mostly about other people or yourself, or what is it about? So it's really quite powerful, quite empowering, to be aware of how much control we have over our attention, and no matter what the experience, because oftentimes we also think that because the present may be uncomfortable, there is something difficult going on, and of course your eyes, your ears, your sense organs, they pull the attention, and in a very compelling way sometimes you're observing something, or you just heard some news. But that's exactly when it is important to realize that that thing is not what's shaping your mood or your reality. It's the fact that you picked it up through your attention and now you're feeding it. There's a narrative, there's something similar, because remember, thoughts, ideas have magnetic power. They're attracting similar vibrations towards themselves. And so before you know it, that's your reality. There's nothing else. It's the movie you're watching, it's the music you're listening to, and that's then something that's totally in your control. So where is my attention, and knowing how to guide your thoughts in a wholesome direction. How do you know if it's wholesome? How you feel. If there is tension, if there is strife, if there is conflict physically, you can feel it, you can then you know your thoughts are going against Dhamma. It's as if you're fighting nature. But if slowly with every thought you realize, every intentionally chosen thought, you begin to feel better and better and better. You know that you're going with the Dhamma's flow. You're not going against the flow of Dhamma, against the flow of nature, what's natural, what's orderly. So that's something I wanted to share for as a way to bring ourselves back to the Dhamma and never feel lost. Never feel lost, because we have our attention, and sati, mindfulness, is always with us if we want to use it.